is up, everybody? Jaco here today, and today I'm making a video. Sorry, my camera's a little sideways. My daughter's with me today, so I like to keep that to myself. Hopefully you guys understand that. So I'm actually on my way to Publix now. You guys know what Publix is if you live in Florida. I want to talk about motivation, and the question is, what motivates us as people? And all my life, I believed that I knew what motivated me as a person, but it seems that I do these tendencies or things or traits or hobbies that I feel motivate me, and it's not motivating me like I assumed that it would. Which, sorry if you guys hear a lot of noise. I'm trying to make my camera good. So, and what I mean by this is, I mean physical things, materialistic things, people. I feel like sometimes we don't get motivated until our back's against the wall. And you might say, well, what do you mean by that? What I mean by that is, maybe we're on the brink of becoming homeless, our house is about to be taken away from us, something happens so catastrophic that it makes you want to change and do different things to be successful at something. So I know ever since my family broke up, I have been nothing but unmotivated, meaning I don't want to do anything, I don't want to work harder, I don't try to make more money, I don't try and go above and beyond in anything. I'm not getting things done. So I think that things like materialistic things are going to make me happy, are going to make me motivated, such as a big house or a family or a nice car. And I don't know, or my daughter, I don't know exactly what motivates me. I know that I know and I feel that a person that I'm with that can benefit me and make me happy and enjoy life together and you know, be at the top of each other's game could make me happy. And I was close to finding that. Evidently I did let that person go because I felt that there was just so many things for me that I just couldn't look past, and I'd rather not tell this person all the things that I don't like about them and for them to feel like they need to fix it for me. I'd rather not do that. I'd rather them find somebody who's going to accept them for who they are, or work on minimal things where I'm like 50-50 in my pro and con list. And at the end of the day, I'd rather be alone and keep working on myself and be the best version of myself and eventually find somebody than to find someone where I'm just nitpicking all these things. And it's obviously a problem on my part. I definitely need to figure myself out and figure out exactly what I want and how I want it. You know, I try to put physical things behind me, but it's very, very difficult for me. And that doesn't mean I only care about looks. I'm telling you that's not the case. I'm just saying that I think that they play a huge role into it. So I think you have to be physically and appealingly attractive to the person you're with in order to build that friendship, relationship, life partner, and things in common. This way, when you get old and you're not as good looking, you're still attracted to your partner, even if it's not physically, it's mentally, it's all these other things. So at the end of the day, like I said, I have to figure out what motivates me, what's going to get me to work harder, what's going to make me make more money, what's going to make me all these things. And I don't, my C8 Corvette, which I've been waiting for God knows how long, should be here by the end of July, the latest. Just cool. But is that what's going to motivate me? Is that what's going to take me over the top? No. Is it going to sustain some happiness? I believe so, to an extent. But I have to ask myself, what is going to make me motivated? And there's a difference between motivated and happy, because my daughter is the ultimate happiness for me. And anytime I'm with her or think about her or watch her videos or whatever, just makes me so happy as a father, as a man. I'm just so excited. So that is the center of my happiness. Now, like, I just changed my workout, so I work out less hours, and my motivation to work out has kind of gone out the window, which is very scary because now I'm working out less and I'm not working out harder, I'm working out less hard. So that's definitely a problem and a concern for myself, but I have to find the motivation to put in that work. Instead of going 4.5 hours, I'm going 2 hours, right? In those 2 hours, I have to be working as hard as possible, or else, these people with these golf carts, man, I can't. Everybody here drives golf carts, and then they take up whole spaces with their golf carts. Come on, Grammy. So yeah, I just have to figure it out. I've changed my schedule with my daughter, so I now have her from 9:30 to 2:30 instead of 2 to 7. Because at 2 to 7, I would come home exhausted. I have to make dinner. I have to... Another golf cart. Oh my goodness. There's 3 golf carts here. And a lady walking in the middle of the street. So I changed that schedule, so this gives me more time to go on camera at night. And, you know, I get to spend the morning with my daughter and do a workout, pick her up from the gym. Mom picks her up at night. I definitely have to get things done, and that's the hardest thing for me. When I actually get things done, I feel accomplished. But we tend not to want to do things that are very kind of like off-putting. And let me give you an example. I have to take my car to the shop, and my car has valet service, right? Meaning they drop a car off, they take mine, etc., etc. I've called them 4 times and they've refused to answer. Here's another example. I need my windows repaired in my house. My house is under warranty. They don't answer. So this is very off-putting stuff that makes us not want to continue doing this or any other thing. So at the end of the day, it's like, okay, these people didn't answer. I'm not going to do anything else on my list. I feel so kind of like defeated to an extent. But so the question for you guys is, are you motivated? Number 1. And what motivates you? And if you're not motivated, why do you think you're not motivated as a person? So I think another big thing for me is regards to my work and everything is how successful I was in 2020 pandemic time versus now. The income is 1/3 of what it was in 2020. And you might say, well, you know, Jake, are you scared? I mean, I'm scared. Luckily, I don't own 2 houses anymore. I only own 1. But no, I'm a spender and I like to buy stuff, and I'm living my life as if I'm still making that 2020 money, which is bad because I don't want to live like that because I'll go broke, right? I'll run out of money. So I have to not only budget, but I have to somehow be like, hey, listen, I need to go back to this level somehow, some way. And a lot of people are like, hey, why don't you just film with guys? Like, it's not as easy as you think. It's not easy to find someone that likes me, that I'm comfortable with, that they're comfortable with me, that wants to film videos, that will go to Florida or live in Florida or be in Florida. Like, there's so much things. You guys think it's so easy for me to just find somebody on the street and say, hey, do you have an OF or a JFF? I would love to film with you. Like, it's not that simple. It really, really isn't. And then one of the dumbest decisions I ever made was turning my straight page into a free page. Not only am I not keeping up with it, but I felt defeated because I was putting out PPVs to 3,000 people and nobody's buying it because they're just free people and they don't expect to spend any money, and I understand that and I can comprehend that. But having a bunch of people on a free page is not benefiting me in any way. I don't think that those people are like, oh, I like this free stuff, let me go to the paid one. How many people do you think actually did that? And they don't have a statistic or analytics for that. So that's very, very difficult to monitor. So I literally got to put my own foot up my butt. I got to put videos on the hub. I got to sell videos via ManyVids. I got to post more content. I got to go on camera more. It's a whole thing. And yes, it's called a job and you have to do what you don't want to do, but I just got to work harder. So hope you guys enjoy this video. It's going to be called Motivation. Hopefully you guys have motivation in your life. I'm Jake, guys. Take care.